over
True.
like almost 70% of Black women have a degree. I mean,
Mhm.
that's pretty amazing when you think about
Right.
it. And
Right.
with that degree comes options. With that
Right.
degree comes opinions. And those opinions sometimes be like, bro, I don't need you psychoanalyzing my life and who I am. I need you to be my wife. I don't need you to be my friend, my sister, my auntie, my mama, my cousin. I don't need you to be Santa. I don't need you to be Easter Bunny. I don't need you to be none of those. I need you to be
Alright,
my wife.
alright.
Right. I need you to be my wife. And I think sometimes with that new strength,
Mhm.
people think, well, I'm this and I'm going to do this. And not saying that there are necessarily roles in
Uh,
relationships, but
uh-huh.
there are. There's
There
an
are to a certain extent,
expectation.
yeah.
Right. If the
Yeah, there
police
are
knock at
gender
the
roles.
door
Yeah,
and some
yeah,
stuff
yeah.
going down, Rayvon has got to get up, answer the door. What's good? How you
Right.
doing?
Uh-huh.
I'm the daddy here. You know what I mean? But when my daughters, right, when my daughters start crying, not that daddy can't help. They don't
Mhm.
want daddy. They
Mhm.
want mommy. It's okay. I love you. Because daddy gonna be like, girl, you fine. Sit down somewhere. You ain't been listening. That's why you're getting that. You know what I mean? So like we handle things differently. And I
Right.
think we have to realize that we are different. We have to
Mhm.
realize that we ebb and we flow. That there are some characteristics and strengths you have that are significantly better than mine. And I'm not equipped to handle them. This whole thing is I can do anything a woman can do. I can do anything a man can do. I cannot, and I don't want to. Women are the stronger vessel. I will say that right now. You are
Mm.
stronger than us. My daughter, I have 3 girls, 2 boys. I love all of my kids, okay? Girls see life different.
Mhm.
My daughter runs circles around my boys. They're intelligent and they're practically smart.
Uh-huh.
But when it comes to anything that is caring and loving and nurturing or conscientious or any of those things that make up a good person,
Mhm.
for the rest of society, my daughters have it, especially my
Okay.
teenage daughter. If it comes to making money, and we know men are good, making money and being practical and then spending money, oh, my
Mhm.
boys will do that all day. You know what I
Okay.
mean? But it's just different. You know what I mean? Um,
Mhm.
but yeah, so that's just like relationships to me, like, you know, they make me wanna pull what little hair I got out left, and I ain't
Wait,
got
you
none
got
left up
healed?
here.
I don't see
Oh,
no hair.
stop it. Stop it. Oh,
I don't see no hair. Where that
so
hair? Where that
so
hair? Everybody exercise.
I'm gonna get one of those black men toupees where they glue it on and they
Lord
tape it up.
Jesus.
No,
Don't
I ain't
do
doing
it.
that. No, I ain't doing that.
Don't
I'm
do it.
good.
I think
Um,
that some women would argue that we have had no choice but to be strong.
correct.
I don't know the struggle, that struggle personally per se, where you have somebody who has, you're with somebody who has been in jail, or someone who is not or someone who is not contributing as far as like the kids are concerned, and you really have to step up and you have to make those changes in your life so that you can have the better income and things like that. So that's where the education and stuff comes in, especially being a single mom and everything like that. And I feel like sometimes women, they just forget how to be soft because they've had to be strong for so
Correct.
long.
Correct.
So it's like a conscious effort for someone to allow themselves to kind of like soften up. And I think that requires patience on both parts, but then it also
Correct.
requires communication. Like, hey, this is what I've gone through. And because of this,
Yeah.
I may come off like that. So when I'm looking for a partner, I'm going to ask you to be patient with me. And I'm also going to ask that you
Now, girl,
communicate
wait, hold
with.
on.
No,
Hold on.
yet.
Hold
I
on.
let you go through your whole spiel,
But
and
how long we
before
gotta
you
wait
come here,
though?
you
That's
about to make me forget my point. The
I'm
bare
saying. How,
minimums make you forget.
I don't know how long we supposed to
My
wait without
short-term
downtime.
memory is shot. It's like, no. What, Ray?
How long are we supposed to wait? That's my one little question to you. I wanted to say it
What
while you was talking.
What do you mean by wait? Wait, what do you mean?
Patience. You said sometimes as a man, you've been through
Mhm.
some stuff, and we have to be patient.
Oh, it's happening
Um,
again. What?
so all right, we back after some technical difficulties.
You know what I'm saying?
Nashay whole system had frazzled because I said some facts and it couldn't handle these facts, so it said, "No, that's it, I'm done." No, but
It's
you
your
were
fault.
saying
You did it.
I'm a man, so we know.
It's your
Blame me,
fault.
blame me.
I, but
But
I'm gonna do that.
like you were saying, though, like my question was to you, and then hopefully you remember, like we are supposed to have patience as you go through this journey of like, this is how I had to be.
Hmm.
And I know that this type of person is a little too strong. And again, like strength is not a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing.
Being
No.
too strong is like, okay, well, look, listen, there's no need for that. I'm here to help. I'm here to
Hmm.
assist. I'm here to be a partner to move through this with you. But like, how long is it before you're like, listen, we together 5 years. You still trying to be my mama. I'm
So
gonna
I don't
need you to,
know.
you know what I mean? Like,
I'm going to
you
say
know,
you touched on a good point earlier when you said something about healing. It depends,
mhm,
if that person is actively healing and making, taking strides or
right,
moving in that direction of that healing because it's a behavior that person may have that has been part of that person for a while, right? And you have to consciously kind of like undo and unlearn the behavior. So you have to be able to identify it and then communicate and say, hey, I'm gonna need your patience as I work through this thing, and I'm going to also need your help if you can lovingly tell me, when it is that I'm kind of like being, a little too aggressive, or I need to kind of like soften up, or
right.
whatever it is. But in terms of a time period, I can't say it should take 2 years or it should take 5 years or 3 years. I think it's a case by case
Right,
thing.
it's definitely case by case, but it's like that's where it's like, listen, like I'm gonna need you to, and I think going back to what you said, I think the key word is vulnerable, right?
Ooh,
Like
who wants to do that?
you have to be willing to be vulnerable.
You
You're
do.
in a relationship with somebody. If you say, and this is where educating people on what love is matters, right?
Mhm,
Not
mhm.
everybody knows what love is. Not everybody
Right,
understands what love encompasses.
right.
Like
Not
true
a lot
love,
of
like
people have seen it
right,
either.
right. I trust me, I didn't
So
see it
it's
much
hard to
growing up.
mimic
Yeah,
something, or, that you haven't physically seen yourself.
right. However, you may not
Mm,
have seen it, but love should be like when they say love
mhm.
it encompasses all. It does. Like love will make it so that you ain't got to worry about me going to work and paying the bills or paying my portion of the bills because we know things are expensive. It's hard to have a single parent household, a single working household anymore. This ain't 1980s and 1970s. You're gonna need to
Right.
have two people working if you want to have a decent quality of life.
Uh-huh.
You know, we're going to be doing this as a team. You know what I mean? Marriage is a business. Marriage is a unit.
It
You know what I mean?
is.
It's not just like love takes care of all of the things if you
Right,
truly love somebody, but it's also
right.
a business structure, right?
It is. It
Like
is. You gotta
we
do some
are
check-ins. We got
right.
some financial
Yeah.
obligations.
Yeah.
Right.
I
For
mean, like
sure.
we're both partners in this, you know what I mean? And this if we want to have this be a successful business, we both need to be on that grind. We both need to be working, towards a goal, towards making this business the best business it could be, right? So
Right.
if we're both working towards those things, and at the end of the day, like I'm gonna need you to realize like you need to be vulnerable to me and I need to be vulnerable to you. And we need to communicate those vulnerabilities to each other. Like, hey,
Mhm.
when you said this, I felt this way. And then allow me to be like, babe, I'm sorry that you felt that way. What I meant by it was this, but it probably didn't come across. My apologies. And then it's
Mhm.
like, you know what? I'm sorry. I apologize. Because sometimes it's just things get lost in translation. Yeah, you felt that way.
Right.
You said, how do I look in this outfit? I said, no, no, put that on. You interpret it as, oh, you're saying I look fat? No, you just don't look flattering in that outfit. Like,
Right.
there are some
And that's
things
the
that,
thing. People, you
yep,
have to trust the person that you chose, right? That they're
right,
going to, whatever it is that they're trying to communicate to you, they're communicating from a place of love, not
correct,
from a place that's intentionally trying to hurt your feelings, or a
correct.
place where, they're trying to be mean or anything like that. You have to be open to accept the criticism,
Yeah,
period. And
No,
it's
no, no.
like you I don't want
No,
and I feel like criticism may be the wrong word, but
no. I'm critiquing. That's okay.
okay, yes, yes, yes. Constructive criticism. And I
Exactly.
think that sometimes people take that as a jab, and it's like, no, it's not a jab. If I love you and I see
Right.
that you can make some improvements in a certain area, and that's going
Yeah.
to make you a better you, I should be able to
Uh,
tell you that and you not
listen.
be offended. But it's
Right.
all in how you say it and how you present it.
See, and hit that. See, now
But that's where communication comes in. But I'm going to let you go. Go ahead. Go ahead.
yeah, yeah. So first of all, yes, like we communicate these things back and forth, right?
Mm,
I, girl, I done seen your stretch marks. I done seen you naked. You all right? Shut the hell up and just go and put the other outfit on. All right. When you
right.
get back, I'm gonna do the thing to you because you know I love you. You fine. You know what I mean? That's what you're gonna like.
And then
If I'm
your birthday, and I'm
right,
going to do it. Got you.
exactly, exactly. You know what I mean? So you good, exactly. It's not a birthday gift to you. Um, you know, but like the idea of how you say it, right? If I know there's a pain point to you, I
Mhm.
might say it in a way that hopefully you are receptive to. But
Mm.
I always say this, Nishay, I'm 43. Now I'm not gonna reveal your age on here.
I'm
Uh
46. Okay.
you 47. Okay, cool. Yeah. So you are
Uh-huh.
older than me, right? You are
Uh-huh.
a grown ass woman. Okay?
Yeah. Okay.
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 When you talk to me, you talk to me like an adult, like a
Hmm.
grown ass woman. You say what you
Right.
gotta say.
Hmm.
Don't be like, well, I'm just saying, I mean, I know you like to shave your head and everything, but when you shave your head, I mean, every now and then, like a hair follicle might get like I need you to be like, babe, you fucking shave your head and the hair get everywhere, and I gotta clean that up. And I need you to do something about that, okay? That's all I need you to say. You should say it. Say it with your chest. As long as you're not
Uh-huh.
being a butthead about it or an a-hole, say it with your chest. But it seems like the other way around, right? If I'm going to say something to the lady, hey, Miss Shay, baby girl, when you was blow drying your hair, and you look beautiful, by the way, girl, you look beautiful. I just want to let you know the way you was glistening last night, you was looking amazing. I mean, the halo, it was looking beautiful, and like you just look beautiful right now. I know you ain't put no makeup on, and you got your green mask on, and you put lotion on, but you look beautiful, girl. Like you got to caveat all of it, and you got to kind of lead with all the good stuff. Can you please, if you would, when you I mean, I'm just saying, if you have the time in your day, and you're just getting all that beautification together, could you maybe, if you have time, like just clean the hair off the countertop when you do, you know what I mean, like, and like that's the expectation. As a man, it feels like I have to sugarcoat things and say things in a way that don't hurt your feelings, because we interpret things differently, right? Like it's like the telephone game, you know what I mean? I say A, you interpret it as B. But I said A.
Mm.
I said A.
Uh-huh.
You had a bad dream,
Uh-huh.
interpreted it as B. And now when we get up in the morning, I'm having to apologize to you for the fictitious affair I had in your dream. Because now your feelings hurt. You know what I mean?
For real
Like,
though?
but I'm just saying, like, but those are things, and not it may not be that exact scenario, but those are things like you feel a certain way. And like you
Uh-huh.
said, hormones, perimenopause, changes that happen. It seems like women change every 5 years. Who you were 5 years ago is not who you are today. Who you gonna
Hmm.
be 5 years from now is not the person you're gonna be today.
Like
And
that goes across the board. I don't think that that's
you,
just women.
it is far. How do I say this? And we might disagree on this one.
Uh-huh.
Men change. I'm the same idiot at 20 that I am today. I want the same things, right? Dave Chappelle said it best: feed me, smash me, shut the F up, maybe learn how to play Madden, maybe give me a happy ending, not just on my birthday. You know what I mean? Like maybe just that's all I want. Women's magazines say, what do you say? 99 ways to please your man. No, it's like 5 things, man. Like 4 or 5 things. It's always the same 4 or 5 things. As a men are from Mars, women are from Venus. Like,
Uh-huh.
yes, your emotions and your because I was just talking about my daughter and my wife about this. Your emotions, your estrogen levels, your hormones, the way you look at life. You have children, your body changes. You go from young and vibrant and full of energy to, damn it, I got all these kids. They don't ruin my body. They don't give me stretch
Uh-huh.
marks. They
Where's
don't
my
take it.
collagen at? Because my skin ain't
Exactly.
doing what it used to do. Yes.
Right.
Uh-huh.
And because all of those changes that
Hmm.
women go through, that leads to different periods in your life. Periods. Different stages in your life that you go from, I'm young, vibrant, and adventurous. I'll do anything, to I got these kids. I got to be a mother, to I got to also, be a wife to my husband, but I got to do that. But then 5 years later, okay, these kids are now in elementary school. I got to make these shifts and these changes. But the dude's like, babe, we good. Like, we good. What you doing? Like, I got you. What you need? Yeah, but I got it because and I know how you are. You are a control freak. Okay. You like to control every aspect of everything because if you keep things in order, then there's no chaos.
Hmm.
And chaos means everything flows like this. Not like
Hmm.
this. It just flows nice and even. When little
Yeah.
bumps happen, it's just smooth waves. You know what I
You just
mean?
hear them. You don't feel them. Yes.
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
But that leads to I swear to God, at like twice a decade, it may be even more frequent for some. You change what you do, how you do it, how you operate
Hmm.
changes. Like I said, if we're dudes, we be like, listen, girl, that thing I like you did when we got together and we was 20 and you did that thing. Can you do that thing again? She's like, I don't do that no more. You better find somebody else. And if you do, I kill you. Just saying, just saying, just
So
saying,
nice.
just saying, just saying. Those changes. And we might have to expand on this more in future episodes, but I feel like just men change. Clearly we change.
Yeah.
We clearly do change. Because we don't have those hormones. We don't have the perimenopause. Yes, we have emotions. Yes,
Hmm.
we throw a fit at times. Absolutely. Like we get in our feels too, but it's far less frequent. It's far more practical in a lot of ways we think. Like I'll come home, had a bad day, like, man, Bobby an idiot. Punch Bobby in the face. Dude, we ain't got wings. We good now. That's it.
That's
You
not
could go to
happening.
work.
Yeah,
Right.
that's not happening.
No.
I don't like her forever and a day. I don't forget and
Right.
all the things. Yeah, I mean,
Right.
I can understand that. I can
Right.
understand the difference
So
there.
yeah. So, but like I said, I just feel like women, because of all of the changes you go through physically,
Mm.
the impact it has on you mentally and emotionally can be felt. The ripples, it's just like this. It
Well,
just it's never, yeah.
I think because the females are kind of like the heartbeat of the household. You know what I mean? When it comes to the family, because everybody comes to the female. I feel like I
For
mean, I
certain,
heard
yes.
you say for certain things. Yeah, but I feel like mom is the go-to for a lot of things and pretty
Yeah.
much everybody in the house. So yeah, it becomes a lot emotionally. I know for me, I'm the type of person who I like to figure things out so that I can operate on autopilot. And then when shifts happen, like you're talking about these shifts that happen every 5 years or whatever, as shifts happen, now I gotta go back and figure some shit out so that you fucking with my autopilot. Okay. Like last week, you like peanut butter and jelly, and now you want Lunchables. Like, come on. Like, it's
Yeah. Yeah. It will do that. Oh my God. Make me whatever last little bit I got. Yeah. Yeah.
but yeah,
Yeah.
but I feel like because of the roles in the household, maybe that could be some of what it is that you're feeling or seeing, just because we're the go-tos for everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
For
Yeah.
most things. You saying yeah, 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 but
I mean,
it
it's true.
is.
I admit, I'm not gonna lie, and it's not even by design, which is funny
It's by
because like
default.
because it's like
Y'all just be like, "Shh,
well because like
you got it. You got
because there are things, and the only reason we do you got it, and then go back to what I said earlier, because y'all want to be in control. If you're with a good woman, right? Good women nowadays like to control what's being put on the calendar. Where we going? What we doing for the weekend? Who we hanging out with? What's the plan? Is there a plan? We got
That's
any
not
plans this weekend?
control though.
Well, no, no, no. Hold on. I didn't even get to. That's just the start of the way it
That's
goes.
what I'm saying, but that's not control.
But
That's asking for input.
right? No, 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 no. That's not as good. You control the calendar, the events. What we're gonna do? All right, we're gonna take the kids to do this. We're gonna take the kids to do this. We're gonna go do this weekend. We're gonna go do this. Dudes usually be like, all right. Like, like
I've always preferred to be,
you know,
collaborative, but I guess
right,
that's just me.
I mean, collaborative with final say. How about we say that?
So that's how you gonna say it. Woo!
Because
Okay,
you know
collaborative with
darn
final
well,
say.
because
I
we
kind of
can,
like that because it's semi-true a little
yeah,
bit sometimes every eighth Sunday, but not on the
you know how it
regular.
is. You know how it is. But so the calendar, right? Um, what we eating for dinner, and again, I try and control the things many times, but again,
I would love somebody to say, you know what? I got
yeah.
dinner because it has
Here's the thing,
always been on me.
yeah, but okay. I try to control dinner. You know, one of the aspects of what happened. Well, I ain't got a taste for that. How about we make this? And girl, then go ahead and make it. Because I'll offer the suggestion of what I think we should make, and I'll go start. So I just do the meats now. Like you just tell me what meats I'm making, I'll make all the meats. She makes the sides, and we have a good plan. But again, the little things in the house, like how the laundry gets folded. Okay, I can fold the laundry. Babe, you ain't folded how I like the shirts folded. Okay,
I will say I
you
have
didn't
been
fold the
guilty of that.
towels. You
I
don't
have.
fold the towels the way I like it folded.
So now I
Okay.
do secret. I would do secret refolds because like seriously,
Right.
because it's the way I put it. And the thing is, it's the way I put it in the drawer, right? So I don't
But
need you to do this.
here's what
And in
happens.
the half fold, I need you to do the trifold because that's how I put it in the drawer.
Right, but here's what happens, right?
Uh huh.
I unfold all the clothes. You go behind me and refold it. First time I
Not
go,
all the time,
no
just my stuff
worries.
because that's how I
Right,
like my
right,
my drawer.
right. What I'm saying, though, like, hey, hey, you go behind and you refold it. Then I do it again. You go behind and you do it.
I
So
wouldn't
the
let you see
third
it
time,
though. I wouldn't
right?
let you see it.
But I'm a no because
No,
I'm gonna
you're
see
not.
it.
No,
I'm a
you what you want in my drawers for? You folded it. I put it away.
listen,
I did my part.
listen. Because I'm gonna fold some next time and I'm gonna go to put them in your drum. And be like,
But that's
get
not the
this.
rule. You just fold it, and then I'll
Oh,
take it from
see,
there because
see.
because I gotta do my part, right? Because I don't want you to feel like you're doing it all. So you fold, I put away. So why after you fold it, I could do my secret refold and I could put it away. Because you know what?
You-
I might have a fuck it day, right? Where it's like, you know what? I'm tired. I just don't want to see it. It's folded. I'm just gonna put it in the drawer, like he gave it to me.
Oh, you know what? You know what? But again,
What?
here's what happens. We do see it. We know, like, we see it. And then what
Uh-huh.
happens is year two, I ain't folding laundry. Why ain't folding laundry? Because every time I fold it, she's not gonna refold it, so I ain't folding it. She's gonna refold it anyway. Whatever, you just do it. And that's how little things happen. And little things become big things because
They
you
do.
took over
They
the
definitely
laundry thing, and it was this little thing that didn't matter. And then you took over the next thing. It was this little thing that didn't matter, but you just had to do it your way.
that way.
And we're like, okay, babe, like I could do this. Like, nah, babe, I got it. And then the kids need help with something. They're like, mommy, 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 mommy. And you're like, no, girls, I got it. I'm coming. And you get up to walk in there, and what mama do? No, babe, I got it. They like it this way. So those little things become these big things
Mm-hmm.
because mama likes, they like mama to do it. But instead of saying, no, your dad's going to do it, tell
Uh-huh.
them how you want it, and then you figure it out, which is the
Mm-hmm.
way it should be, and which is the way I force my kids to. What do you want? Well, I like my peanut butter and jelly like this, and I don't like it like this, and I like the cinnamon bread with butter. I don't like peanut butter, and Daddy, you gotta cut off the edges and blah 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 blah. Then Daddy will learn it and will do it, and that'll be the end of that. But
Uh-huh.
what happens is, like you said, you get an autopilot.
Uh-huh.
Autopilot ruins your life
It
because
does.
autopilot takes the little
A
things
little bit.
over time and then you just take it and then now this massive thing you're in control of, and it was never supposed to be that way, but you
Mm-hmm.
never got husband involved, you never got his black ass involved in it. So what does he do when they say mama come here? In year three they keep doing that and you keep getting up, and I keep telling you, babe, I can
Mm-hmm.
do it. I got it. What they need. Just tell me what they need. I'll do it. And then next time they ask, I know what to do. No, that's okay. I got it. That's a woman's favorite line. Nah, it's okay. I got it.
Uh-huh.
And then
I
nah,
can't
it's o-
hold it. I have been guilty of that.
yeah,
I will
and
admit.
not yeah, and not oh, it's okay. I got it. After 10 years, turned into you gonna do something. I'm tired of doing everything. Bro, wait a minute. Like you remember year two when I was trying to help
When
you
I
do
said,
things?
when I folded the clothes and I did it the trifold, and you said, no, I
Exactly.
need the half fold, and then
E- Exactly. Exactly. So, I mean, but like I said, we could probably go on and on and on. This episode has been about 50 minutes now. So thanks for tuning in. We had another great conversation. This one went
yes.
mighty long, mighty long, but she like it that way. She like it long. Um, so what? Just it's a long conversation. You like long conversations.
Okay. All right.
But thank you guys for tuning in. Ray here saying thank you. We appreciate it. There will be a lot more of this coming. Hopefully, we'll figure out the little camera issue with me not putting in the battery. I should have
Yeah.
plugged it in instead of using a
It
portable
should.
battery, but it is all it is. Um,
It's
so
all good though. Go for next time.
exactly. So thanks for tuning in. Shay and
yes.
I are out of here. We hope you enjoy this episode. And if, of course, if you have questions, concerns, issues, or complaints, let Nishay know and she'll get back to you.
Oh, no complaints.
All right, y'all. We'll talk to
All
y'all
right,
later.
next
Thanks for
time.
tuning in. Next time. Peace.